Hello everybody, and welcome to a brand new series. That is right, we are playing Rome 2 again. Finally, I've missed Total War, and not only are we playing Rome 2, we are playing Divide et Impera, which is of course a mod. Now I have had, I've put a poll out, and you guys have answered the poll, and I have listened to your answer, so we are starting a new Divide et Impera campaign. Honestly, I haven't really played this. I don't really know much about this. I have fiddled around a bit with the new mechanics, like the population system and stuff like that, and I love it. I absolutely love it. So I've played about 9 to 10 turns. It's hard. It's very challenging. So let us see if yours truly, your first Spear Primus pilots, can actually do this. Let's go for a grand campaign, shall we? And we are going to play this on Legendary, because that is what I like to do. I like a challenge, and I even like challenges that are a bit too hard, so that is amazing as well. I've been taking a look at the different factions. So we have House Julia, Junia, and Cornelia. So they all have their bonuses, and I've taken. You can just pause the video if you like. I have taken a look at all of them, and I think we're going to go for House Julia. So Barbarian Subduers increases melee attack during battles against barbarian tribes, which is good. And Romanization increases cultural conversion, but they have cultural oppressors, which is increased public order penalties due to the presence of foreign cultures. Now, looking at Junia, they have a moderate diplomatic penalty with all factions, but they also have public order bonus from Latin culture. Now, looking at that, cultural oppressors and the public order bonus, they kind of cancel each other out, right? And then we have increased cultural conversion, meaning we either get a bit of a bonus or we get a bit of a penalty, but the penalty goes away earlier, sooner, right? That is how I would interpret this I guess. And then House Junior, because Cornelia is, for me, feels awful. We'll have a public order penalty from our own bloody culture. I don't want that. I don't want that. New. So yeah, we're going to go for House Julia. I'm not going to say too much about this because you guys probably want to dive in, and I really want to dive in. So let's do it. Let's dive in. Now, loading screens on my end are kind of long, so I am probably going to skip through the end battle loading screen. What is that ticking noise I'm hearing? I don't know what it is. Right. So yeah, the end battle loading screens are pretty long. So I'm probably gonna cut away those from the video. The start battle loading screens I would like to keep in, because then we can talk strategy right during those loading screens. So and they are kind of short, so that is good. Now the loading screens on the end are long though, and that is fine because it's a bloody beautiful mod, right? I feel like I am absolutely okay with waiting a bit longer to play something bloody beautiful, right? Reminds me of the old days. So yeah, Divide et Impera. I've, as I just said, I've made a poll for you guys on the channel, and you guys have answered the poll. That is bloody amazing, by the way. Thank you for doing that, because what I really like about the channel is interacting with you guys and learning from that. So now I know that people are going to, that you guys are going to interact with me, and you're going to give me tips and feedback and stuff like that. And that is why we have the channel, to learn and grow and play together. That is what I like. So yeah, I did dive into Divide et Impera. I haven't really played it, but I played it just before I wanted to start doing the Let's Play on it, because it is bloody hard. And that is something I didn't really expect. I didn't really read a lot about Divide et Impera. The only thing I read about it is that it was really, really good. So it is really good, I think. I haven't seen much of it yet. I've played a couple of turns and I got absolutely demolished. So let's do it. But to be fair, I was kind of fiddling around with stuff and trying to understand things. So this time we play it for realsies, right? And I'm probably going to take my time during my turns. In Total War titles, I can sometimes be a bit... sometimes I'm not careful enough, and I think that is something we cannot afford to do with Divide et Impera. I think we should move very, very carefully. Now, in my head, I have made a bit of a plan, because compared to Rome 2, when playing Divide et Impera, you start out at war with not just the Etruscans, but also Epirus. That is a bit of a problematic situation, because it means that you're basically going to be fighting on two fronts. And I think I can do that, but I don't think I don't think we stand much to gain. So I think a rule of thumb should be that we should only fight wars if we could win something from it. If it's going to be a stalemate, then no. Then that's a big no for me. Because we'll just lose population over the battles. And so will they, by the way. And then another big faction is just going to eat us up. Like Carthage. So yeah, like I don't want to go to war with Carthage early. I don't want to go to war with Carthage in the early game at all. I think we should play this a bit slower than we should play another Total War. Like, well, let's compare it to Rome 2, right? Because Rome 2, it's the same setting in the same era in the same way and stuff like that. So I think we should play this a bit slower and see if we can consolidate first and build up an economy before we start reaching out. Because before I put out this is pretty funny actually, because before I put out the poll, I was playing a bit of Rome 2 and I was already recording it actually. And I just did one episode of an hour and I was just steamrolling. So I conquered the Etruscans in a couple of turns. Then we moved down south and I was already hacking away at Carthage and we were conquering too much in too little time. So I think Divided Impera is going to be quite the opposite. I think we are going to really take our time on our turns, because what I've seen so far, it is bloody hard. It is bloody hard. So yeah, that it's going to be quite the challenge, and I'm actually not sure if I'm up for the challenge, but that is good. That is good. It means we're gonna improve, and we're gonna learn, and we're gonna see some cool stuff. We're gonna taste defeat, and that's how you learn. Do your best and still fail, and then try again and fail harder. And then at some point you're gonna try something and you failed so much that you've learned a lot, and you might just make it. It's like the difference between a rookie and a veteran is a difference of mistakes, right? So a rookie has made 10 mistakes and the bloody veteran has made 10,000 mistakes. That is the difference. Make mistakes. I like making mistakes. Don't do it on purpose, though. It's like, make mistakes while you're genuinely trying. Right, enough. You have recently defeated the other Italian powers and their local Celtic allies. After forcing their city-states to become allies of Roma, the influence of our great city now stretches into central and northern Italia. However, though, a new foe has rallied to the cause of the Greek city-states of southern Italia. Pyrrhus of Epirus stands ready to hold back Roma from dominion over the peninsula. In Sicily, Syracuse and Carthage wage their own war for territory, so conflict with them is inevitable if you wish to expand across the Mediterranean. Otherwise, they may prove useful allies against the Greeks to the east or the Gaulish tribes up north. Come what may, though, Rome will triumph. I hope so, my friend. I'm gonna call you Marcus. Ascend my... that's the objective. Got it. Right, so there we are, my friends. There we are, my council, my senators. We are at war with Epirus at the moment, which is here. And we are at war with the Etruscan League at the moment, so Etruria. Now, let's see if we're at war with anybody else. We are not, which is good. So we don't have the diplomatic penalty. I was playing with Junia, by the way, when I was trying out things. So now we are playing with House Julia. So let us take a look at that house. We are already married, which is good. Then we have House Cornelia, we have Junia, and we have Papiria. It wouldn't be a bad idea, I think, to set a timer. Let's start with that, because I will keep playing if I don't do that. Because this mod, man, Divided Impera just feels like a DLC. It is so bloody good. I mean, and I haven't even seen all of it, so I am really, really happy. So we need to form a plan here. First of all, we need to go over tech. So we've already unlocked the supply reforms, which is good. Now, then we can go into this tree, or this tree, and we can go for civic. Now, let's check civic. That's going to give us sanitation and wealth. Usually, I just go civic. I don't know if I want to do that right now, because we're probably going to have to fight a lot. Less banditry is good. More ammunition during siege defense is decent. More shots per minute for siege units is good. And we are either going to get an armorer or we're going to get a weaponsmith. Boiling oil is good. Now, more morale is actually very good. That is probably what I'm leaning towards. But we could also think about going for champions early on. And more ammunition is very good as well, by the way. I don't know what these are yet. We'll have to look into those. I might want to do that because I haven't seen this yet. I think it has something to do with reforms as well, so not really sure about that. But for now, when it comes to research, I would like to go for physical conditioning, I think, because more morale means that our units can hold the line for longer, which might mean the difference between winning a battle and losing a battle. So, because if they can hold the center, we will have more time to swing around, to fold up the flanks, roll up their sleeves, right? So, let's go for physical conditioning. I think that is the way to go at the moment. Now, I cannot fight on two fronts, and I think the first thing, because we have a couple of... let's check the provinces real quick. So we have Magna Graecia, and then we have Latium over there. Latium is still contested because the Etruscans are still over there. So I think the first thing that I would like to do is go for Arretium and move those Etruscans out. So that we can consolidate Latium, build up public order, and build up a bit of a profitable province. And they only have one city. The Epirus has two cities. They have Apollonia and they have Taras. Maybe they have a third city actually over here. I'm not sure about that. That could be the case. And I don't know what their relations are with the other Greek factions. So I think first order of business is we should probably go into diplomacy and see if we can get a truce with Epirus.
I give you greeting and my attention.
So they are willing to go to peace for 1520. I believe we have about 20k. I am okay with this. I'm gonna accept that.
Your people must think you an Aristotle. Your acceptance is most welcome.
Right, good first step, I think. Now, we have a couple of factions that we might be able to get a trade agreement with, which is going to be good for faction relations as well.
Now speak plainly.
Okay, we should have asked for money there.
To my people. A flapping tongue that speaks without wisdom is not...
Because how much money are we making from that trade agreement? 67, that is okay-ish for now.
Greetings. We are civilized folk, so you may speak as you wish, and we will give you an honest answer.
So if we're making 67 out of it, we're going to need about 5 turns to... We're going to need about 5 turns to break... Oh, no. Oh, we can't do that. We cannot do that. Well, in that case, we'll do something else then. Ooh, the Veneti. Maybe they are willing to go for a trade agreement with... while paying us a bit of money. So if this stays moderate, I'm just going to go higher until it becomes low. Then we'll try 12 first. Okay, I think they might want to do that for half. But let's just try 9 anyway.
Our ancestors would be shamed if even one of your coins was accepted.
How about 3 then?
Ancestors would be shamed if even one of your coins...
Well, let me shame there. Right, okay, so that's 2 trade agreements. I'm happy with that. Now, I will try... no, that's going to be the same issue. We're going to be offering too much. Where's the dictator? Yes. Suppress that, please. So there's the Primus Inter Pares, which used to be the dictator. We are going to move you over to here, and you are going to recruit, my friend. And I think we will want 2 units of cavalry. Now, we do need to keep... This is the Divided Impera new stuff, so we have population classes, and we need to keep an eye on that. Because if one of them runs out, they can't replenish anymore. So we really do need to keep an eye on this. Now, right now, we do have a little bit of headroom, so... Let's just go for what we want first. So I want 2 units of cavalry, 2 equites. That is something that I would like to have. I would like to have some more triari. Or triarii, depends on... Yeah, it's a pronunciation thing. I will go for some principes as well. They take out of the pleb class. So this is going to cost us some plebs. And then I actually think I would like... Because these are plebs as well, right? Yeah, so I actually think I want to have one army that is just... very strong, so we're gonna get some more plebs in there. So basically what I want to do is, I believe we have another army. Yes, we have a second army. You are going to need to move up north, and you're going to start recruiting as well in a bit. Now, what I want to do is I want to have one army that is really strong with quality units, and then one army that is less strong with a lot of proletari. Are they called proletari? I do believe they are. Yes, proletari. And as you can see, we have a lot of proletari at the moment. So we are probably going to recruit like spear throwers, for example. So or rorari, for example. So I have, while going over things, I have taken a look at all these units. I don't really understand every mechanic just yet, my friends. I haven't dived into the wikis and stuff like that, so I don't know everything. I don't know all the statistics and stuff like that. I just know that I really like playing, so that is what we're gonna do. But what I do know is kind of what I want to have as like when it comes to army composition, and I would like to have some more javelin men. I've tried these a Sensi or a Kensi, and these slingers, they just don't penetrate any armor. So I would like to have a couple of spear throwers if possible, and they will have to be in this army as well, because I want to have about 4 units of spear throwers that can go around the flank. And there's a phone call I might need to take. No, I'm not going to take this. I'll call back. Righty. Okay, so what I would like to have a spy. That is something I would like. So let's recruit that spy. And let's recruit you as well. And now that I think of it, there is something I used to do when playing as the Seleucid Empire. And I might do that today as well. Because we're playing Divided Impera. We might want to do this. So what I'm going to do here... And this might be a bit unorthodox. I'm going to recruit another one. And I'd like to embed one of them in the into the army. So first of all, let me check what they can do. So commercial stimulation or less construction costs. Now how about the other one? What do you have? More tax rate and more cultural conversion. Okay, you're going to stay with the army. Now the other one, I want to send all the way up north to see if we can get a trade agreement with one of these factions over here. If that is the case, then that will reveal a lot of factions down the coast which we could potentially trade with. So let's do that. Now we have a little bit of money left, so it's up to us to decide what to do with that. First of all, I think spending the money on trade agreements is going to be too... What is that? Provoke? No. I think spending the money on trade agreements is going to be too expensive. Right now, that's going to be too expensive. So... What I think I want to do is I want to send a couple of senators as diplomats to, for example, the Daorsi. So let's do one and maybe do another one to the Veneti. Or maybe Syracuse. So we'll send 2 diplomats. Did we send that diplomat? I think we did. Yeah, we did. So that leaves us with about 4,000. Now we want to build up public order. So in order to do that... an amphitheater in Rome is going to be good. But where is the public order change coming from? Yeah, cultural differences. So probably the first thing that we would want to fix is culture. Now we're looking at a 50-50 there. So we could probably upgrade this. And then I think the shrine to Jupiter is going to be good. But Sacred Grove is going to give us more population, and I think the difference isn't that high. It's only... The difference is 1 Latin conversion, or we get more security. So... Price is the same. So I think we're going to go for the Sacred Grove here. That's going to take 6 turns to construct, and that leaves us with about 1,000. Let's just get another diplomat out. Because you never know. You never know what happens. And I would like to send you to Massalia, I think. And how much money do we have now? 391. Okay, so since we have armies in here still, what I want to do is I want to push taxes all the way up. Because we really need to use this money early game. If we can get if we can get a foothold in the peninsula and in Latium over here early game, then that is good. Plus we want to build up public order. Once we take down the Etruscans, I think we'll be back in time for the revolt to hit us. So yeah. There we go. Wow. That is a lot for a first turn, my lord. Let me just check my phone real quick to see if it's urgent. I don't think so. Ow. Oh, damn it. No, we're fine. We are fine. Because my Primus time is becoming more and more sacred. And people know that, by the way, so... yeah. Ooh, look at that. That is why we send diplomats. Our diplomat has wow, look at that tribute. This is worth it. My friends, this is worth it. And a famous bard. Wow, this is a lucky draw there. I've had them killed as well. And another generous tribute. Wow. That is lucky. That is very, very lucky. Don't expect that to happen, my friends. Usually they get murdered or something. Wow. I like that. Okay, so you are the staying diplomat, right? Yes, more tax rate and more cultural conversion. So I'm gonna have you embed in the army to perform military administration. There's the spy. I'm gonna move the spy over to here, and you're gonna steal food there. Yes, go steal food. And then you need to move all the way up north, basically. So where do we want to go? I think we want to go over to Denmark, something Denmarkish. Can we see through the fog of war whether that is... no, we can't. So maybe we go over here. There should be a settlement over there, I think. Well, we need to cross the Alps first. Let's go over there. We can always move up north later. Okay, so now we need to start moving you up north. And you need to start recruiting again. So we'll move you up north. We will not move you up north. You're fine here. So what do we want here? I think I would like to get some more Principes. Let me check the pool though. No, we have a couple of plebs.
Ready for battle.
And maybe some Hastati.
It's a good life.
Okay, so that gives us 2, 4, 4, 2. And then these are gonna merge. These 4 at least. What are these? Okay.
We hunger for battle.
Why would you want to go for these Italici Milites? The Rurari are clearly better, and they're cheaper. Well, we need levies anyway, so let's go for those first. Oh, we can only do one more. Okay, fine. Then I would like to take some population out of here. Because the provinces, so the population is different in in Magna Graecia over Latium at the moment. So, yeah, seems we have a lot of proletari here as well. And I'm thinking of getting some Rurari in. Let's go for one more of these though. I would like every legion to have at least 4 of these. And then I think this should be recruitment. Now, thanks to those tributes, yeah, we should probably send out more... we should probably send them out again, shouldn't we? So let's have you go to the Veneti. Let's send you. And we'll have you move to Massalia. And then let's just send out all of them. Liguria. Because we want to improve the relations anyway. How about Carthage? Okay, good. And that did cost a lot, didn't it? Okay, I should have kept an eye on that. Now let's go and make sure we have more public order in Rome. So we'll start making that. Yeah, it did cost more than I thought it would. It did cost more than I thought it would. Because how much would it... Well, we can't do it. Let me check the cost. Yeah, 24. Wow. Okay, I should have kept an eye on that. So that's it for this turn, I think. Any pressing matters? Could ask for some trade agreements again. I might do that.
Greetings, friend. We will speak to...
No.
I will listen.
So we're probably going to go to war with Epirus once we win the war against the Etruscans.
Welcome.
So right now we have a
Throw open
10-day
doors to you and
truce.
bid you enjoy.
10-turn truce.
My people are wealthy,
Which is going to expire at some point, of
do
course.
not need your good.
But I'm kind of hoping they won't betray us. Because they are aggressive. They are reliable, though, but they are also aggressive. They're fighting Carthage. We are okay with Carthage, actually. Which is a first. That never happens. Well, no, it does happen, but... In regular Rome 2, I don't think you're that okay with Carthage. Luckily we are now, but... We'll see what happens. So I would love it if we could secure we could secure Latium first and then the peninsula, and then hopefully go for a bit of a go through a bit of a calm period, basically. Because we really need to start investing in our infrastructure. But it would be great if we could conquer Cisalpine Gaul as well. So take the Veneti, take Genoa and Milan as well. That would be very good. Diplomat has been wounded and had to return empty-handed. Yep. That is usually what happens, guys. Ooh, another generous tribute. Good. And another one wounded, empty-handed. And one of us betrayed. One of them betrayed us. So that is going to be a research penalty. Is that permanent? I hope not. Can we see how fast research is? We can see the research rate, right? Maybe we can see it in the records or events. Betrayal. Minus 20% research rate. That's going to cost us 3... It's going to be for 3 turns, which is not great. But it is what it is. We can't really do anything about it, so... It is what it is. Okay. Let's send the Primus Inter Pares over to here. You keep stealing stuff, please. You need to start moving towards there. To get those trade agreements. A decent foreign trade would be great. Let's have you merge. So we'd like to give you that, and that. Yes. And then you could recruit. I'm thinking of Rorari. And then you'll recruit the rest. Actually, should you... Let's fortify first.
Are you ready to serve Rome?
Now, best case scenario is to go into the patrol... they could ambush us. No, they could ambush us. We don't want to do that. So we'll just recruit Rorari here, and we will recruit some more troops here. So let's have you go in a fortified stance as well.
You may as well get comfy, man.
Though I'm not sure if it takes any movement range getting out of it. I don't think so. Now, these two armies, hopefully they stay in the city. Because with these two armies, we'll have an easy victory. So I'm hoping that's going to happen. Now we have 5k to spend. Probably, should we demolish this? Probably should, shouldn't we? Asculum. Food doesn't look that good. And that's going to cost food. So I think we should go for a farm in Ariminum. Let's do that. And then we can upgrade this. That wouldn't be a bad idea. It's going to give us more food as well. So let's go for that. We'll start investing into Ariminum. Okay, public order, minus 19. So it will take us hopefully a single turn to get Aratium. We're looking at a minus 9 here. We're fine. We're fine. Yeah, we're fine. Taking Aratium would be a great first milestone. Oh man, every time I see Epirus in the like up top, I'm anxious. I'm just anxious that they will declare war against us. Okay, so it does look like they did move out of the city. They did. They are recruiting at the moment. Ah, good. And there's the Quartermasters Report. Now, okay, here's the thing. This is what I would usually do. I would attack Aratium with this army. Then I would attack the army with the Primas Inter Pares. Here's the problem. I think they are going to retreat. And we are losing a lot of movement range on just getting there. If they were to retreat, they would probably move over to here-ish. We can't get to them. And then we would just be chasing them to Ariminum. Or no, they would probably flee to over here or something.
Ready, willing, and able. Setting forth.
So, or we could reduce their movement range with the spy, but what I'm actually going to do is attack Aratium. Wow. I did not expect the balance of power to be that annoying. Yeah, we really don't want them to flee. Because they are a big threat. They have hired mercenaries. They have decent units, I think. I'm not sure of that. I'm not sure of that.
At your command. Attack! For Rome!
I think we're gonna fight this. This would be our first big battle, so we might as well. How much time do we have on the clock? Because I might have some phone calls I need to do. No, it's fine. Okay. Here we go. We'll assault. Our first battle. Wow. Loving it already. Now, fighting in Divided Impera is a bit different. So I'm learning. I'm still kind of learning, honestly. So we'll see. Now they shouldn't have any traps or fortifications because their main army. This is something I've already learned. And I love this, by the way. It's absolutely great. So, wait a minute. We can probably deploy in a way where we could either take the city fast or we could intercept their allies. And intercepting their allies wouldn't be a bad idea. But then again, we want to kill as many of them as we can, because they are going to flee. Now the thing is, we would like... We want to... Yeah, they're going to flee. Like, it doesn't matter what we do, they're going to flee. But we need to kill as many of them as we can, because they might go around the mountains there. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. We'll first have to look at where the enemy is coming from, where the reinforcements are actually coming from. Then we can make a decision on whether we want to rush the city. Because I don't think rushing the city is going to be very difficult, because these guys, they flee easily. And we don't need to wipe out the garrison, we just need to do as much damage as we can against the army, the Shields of Minerva. The Shields of Minerva. Right. Okay, there we are. It's dry, which is good. Let's start deployment. So we should have a bit of a mini-map right now. So our allies are coming from there. It kind of seems like their allies are already in the city. Now, a couple of things could happen right now. We could either blob up over here, which is probably a blob that we would win, providing that we push the right units. Because these Triari, they have stamina. Now I think they're going to try and defend the city center. I think we're going to do this slow and steady. So let's try that.
Understood.
Actually, let's do this differently. I don't think they're going to sally out, but just in case, we should probably be ready for it.
Romans, ready for duty.
Okay, so they can't come through here. That is actually okay. I don't want them to fire at will, because we might want to do that manually. Did we not transfer the Velites? Yeah.
Your orders? Missile cavalry ready. By your command.
I'm gonna take my time here, my friends.
Ready for orders. General!
We might even consolidate the armies first.
For duty.
Romans, you noblest of men. You are the sons of Aeneas.
They might sally out.
Romulus, the stepchildren of the
Our reinforcements have arrived.
will celebrate victory. And sons of Mars!
Yeah, they're gonna try and sally out, I think.
Italian cavalry! Triarii! Pikes at the ready! Succii!
In the name of Rome!
Okay.
Principes! Principes! Get them! Any of them! Triarii! Levies! Ready and waiting! At speed!
Is that all of them? That is all of them. Actually, run. They need to run. We'll fight them there if need be.
Men of Italia!
Glory to Rome! Principes!
Okay.
Your orders? Orders understood! Ready! Get them! Any of them!
Okay, let's fire into that flank over there a bit. We'll be able to break these guys with cavalry easily. Get them to the flank.
Italian cavalry!
Start moving them back. Because these are Italian citizens. Yeah, move the cavalry down the flank.
Jupiter gives us strength!
Principes!
Head forward!
We'll take our time here, my friends.
Equites!
Romans, ready for duty!
Oh, hi. Oh, the reinforcements are coming in. The reinforcements are coming in from there. Okay, then the question would be, do we rush the city? Well, we could at least rush with these guys, right?
Commander, your orders. Army! Double time!
It's a bit of a hill there. It's fine though, but... Do we rush? No, we don't. Let's get these guys down the flank. Push them. Yeah, they're coming from the rear there. They're going to use the hill to their advantage as well.
Missile cavalry ready.
Don't like that.
Service to Rome. General.
Okay, how would they go there?
Riders!
Just trying to find a path here.
Advance at speed! Sons of Mars!
Ready and waiting.
Okay, they might consolidate. They're moving up the hill, actually. We could go for a city center there. That way they are the ones who need to press the attack.
Principes! Understood! Equites!
I'm going for a bit of a mock charge here.
Ready.
Extemplo! At the double! Levies! At speed!
Just gonna fold in for a bit.
Wait your command.
Crowd Roman orders.
Italian cavalry!
Fire on the enemy.
Ready and waiting. Where are ye?
No, keep that slope. Should hold that slope.
Ready and waiting.
Missiles awaiting targets. Where are ye? And the double. Your orders. Double time. Levies!
Not a lot is happening yet, but that's alright.
Gives us
That is alright.
by your command.
Okay, let's fold them in and see if we can do some damage to their rear.
Your orders. Commander.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
That's fine. If we can take the city center, that's going to be a free victory. We're going to try and hold the hill. If we can take the city center, that might be a free victory.
Advance at speed.
Ready.
For Rome! Men of Italia! In service to Rome! We await your command! In the name of Rome! Your orders? We obey! Ready and waiting! Spearmen at the ready! Levies! Obidiamus! At the double! Men of Italia! Where are ye?
Okay, that flank is fine. I'm actually pretty confident about what's happening over here.
For Rome!
Snatching that city center, that just means exodus. That means that they are leaving the city and they basically surrendered the city to us. That is how I would interpret this. Now, my guess is they do have a couple of units over there. Okay, this is good.
In service to Romans all!
I'm gonna cut off their
Men of Italia!
their entry points.
Advance at speed! Missile infantry at your command!
Cut off that entry. Yeah, that would mean exodus.
Men of Italia! Where are ye?
Now, I still kind of want to do as much damage as I can
Your orders.
to the army, but it doesn't seem like we're going to be able to do that.
Who are ye? At the double.
Yeah, these idiots, this is exodus. They're just moving out. Just moving out of the city. Unless they're doing something that I'm not seeing, but I don't think that is the case. No, they're moving back. Yep, they're moving back because they notice that we are trying for the city center. Well, let them clash for a bit. Just let them clash for a bit. We'll throw our pilum at them, and then we'll take the center.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Advance at speed! Quick march! Spearmen at the ready!
Yep, all good.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Sons of Mars!
Yeah, they realized they made a mistake.
Italian cavalry! Tribunus! Equites! Sic Domine! Ready! Spear infantry at your command!
Almost there.
Ready! Your orders!
Okay, they're pressing.
Sons of Mars! Take aim! By your command!
And they're flanking, which is fine. They're not going to be able to get through to the city, so that is all good. We're able to get to their flank over there. These are Italian citizens. Let's push
Principes!
there, push there,
Ready for orders!
get you out of there, move there.
Commander!
These two both need to go out. Move them over to there. You need to go out of there, move over
One
to
of our
here.
units has used all its ammunition.
Yep, you've used all your ammunition. That is fine. We might be able to get into a nice flanking maneuver over there.
The brave!
Equites are up there. I'm going to pull them out. This is shock cavalry. We want to use them as shock. So we have taken the city center right now. Shouldn't we win? Or something? Doesn't look like it.
Brave Romans to a man! Amen!
I don't think that's how it works anymore. Okay, fine.
Orders! Orders!
That's fine.
Swift and accurate! Jupiter gives us strength!
Bit of support there. Move up. Move up. You need to tank. You need to move down the flank.
Equites!
We'll hold over here, which is fine.
Spearmen at the ready!
You have spearmen at the ready over here.
Sons of
You are done. You're out of ammo. Meaning we'll push in these guys and these guys. You need to get out of there.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Okay.
Italian cavalry! Principes! Quick march! Orders!
Okay, fine.
Ready for duty!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Yep.
Forward! Orders! Victoria! Lead us!
That could have been done better. But it's fine. Ay. No, you don't. Get him.
Italian cavalry!
Get him. Choke him out. Don't let him go.
Romans!
We have another general, which is good.
Ferrari!
Swing them around, please. We'll still defend those entry points.
Days! Quickly now!
Okay.
We await your command!
Okay, the battle has begun.
Principes! Tribunus! Spear infantry ready! General! Commander! Ready and waiting! Army! Your orders! Hail!
Commander!
Okay. Reform the line.
Forward! Ready!
Moving around the flank over there, which is good. I'd like to get some more cavalry around the flank. Are we breaking here already? No, we're not.
At the double! To up and
Go chase these guys. You actually defend this entry point. There's the timer. Let's get on that hill. Stop that timer.
Ferrari!
Keep pushing from the flank there. Good, we have runners.
Our general is under attack.
Where? There.
Riders of the double!
Okay, we should be taking them down.
Equites!
Dive into their rear there.
Ready for orders! Right hands!
Get into a nice formation first. Okay, we've almost got them. Make sure they rout. We need to make sure they rout. If we can take down their general, that would be great too.
Proud Romans all!
That's still Equites moving, so we still have a problem with these guys.
Obidiamus!
Okay. You.
Missiles!
No, you need to move back.
Your orders.
This is their general, actually. Yeah, start moving. Fire at these guys. Okay, I'm just gonna let these guys do this. Pull out those equites. Not you, though.
Ready and waiting.
Fight them.
That's me. For glory.
Ready and waiting.
Okay, we're falling them down.
Romans.
Start firing at their general, please.
Italian cavalry.
Yes, good, we're folding them up. Now we move.
That's me. Domine. Glory. Quick march.
Keep folding.
Missiles awaiting.
Okay, we might lose this unit here.
Proud.
Yes, we might lose this unit here.
Glory.
The men are wavering.
Break and gay. Ready. Commander.
Don't need you there anymore. We don't need you there anymore. Get up that hill. Oh, the men are wavering, yes.
Orders. Ready and waiting.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Engage. Ready.
Okay, we got these guys, that's good.
Italian cavalry.
We're tangling with them. Now, you probably are able to fire at their flank. You probably are able to... You're out of ammo. You are probably able to fire at them in a decent way. And you are probably able to fire at them.
Your orders.
So let's keep pushing here. That is not good. Okay, we're tangling with them, which is good.
In our favor.
The battle was always in our favor, my friend.
Equities.
Keep pushing. Keep pushing.
Engage.
Yes, that looks good. Okay, now these guys are moving.
Men of Italia.
I would like to start moving those cavalry units in there so they can be shocked from the
One of
back.
our units has used all its ammunition.
Where are we fighting? We're fighting over here. We're still holding the line. We should probably do a line change. Let's do that. You are falling down around the flanks, which is good. You need to move out a bit longer as well. These guys are still holding, which is good. You. Just get in. You as well. Get in. Information, out of information, I don't really care. Just go.
Romans all. Forward. Commander.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Probably should have done that sooner.
Ready and waiting.
Okay, we have them on the run almost.
Break for glory.
Let's go into the flank of their general. These guys are wavering. Did they all waste all their ammo? These guys are still fleeing.
Our men flee the field of battle. This
Yeah,
is
we're gonna have some runners every now and then.
Italian cavalry.
Did we take down their cavalry? I think we did.
Riders, advance.
Charge.
We got them as well, good.
Dominate.
Start pushing over here, they're shaken, so let's push them.
General. Heavy.
Okay, I'm learning.
Commander.
I'm learning from this.
Missile infantry ready. In service.
I'm learning from this. I think we got him already, though. So that general is gonna fall any minute now. There's too many units standing over here, though. They're gonna try and take back the city center. I think this is their Publius Trajanus. Yeah, that is probably their faction leader thingy. Okay, there goes another unit. That's good. Where's the equites? Some there, some there.
Quickly now. Advance at speed.
Okay, we have these units wavering.
Orders ready.
And these units done.
Equities.
Now we move.
Principes. Proud Romans all.
I'm gonna send the general in because we have a clear flank here.
Sons of Mars. Commander.
And another one over there.
Advance at speed.
Spearmen ready for orders.
Okay, one of you, go.
Ready and waiting.
Go.
Equities.
Into their rear, please. Do some of that sweet morale damage. These guys are wavering, that's good. Pull that general out. Push you back in. Good, we have more men wavering. These guys firing at will, they are. Good. Got our general in there. They're chasing them. Get these guys out. Move these guys in. Get you closer. What can you do? You can rally, good. And then we inspire. How about that? Take you out. Use you as shock cavalry. Okay, good. These guys are wavering. Should have a nice shock over here. We are even going downhill, so that's good. There we go. Look at that. That's wavering now. Now they should break one by one. Yep, there we go. Good. There we go. That's it. We are going to continue because we need to kill as many of them as we can. Okay, good. Good first battle, I think. I think we did quite alright here. I mean, the auto-resolve said that we would lose about that we would lose about 40% of our army, right? Let's say 35 to 40%. Yeah, let's say 35 to 40%.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
I know, Marcus. Don't worry about it. We already won the war. Okay, so the auto-resolve said that we would lose about 30 to 40% of our army. Maybe even more, to be honest. So let's say 40%. How much did we lose? About a quarter? So we lost about 20, 25? I think that's better. Now, honestly, I do feel like there's a lot to improve on my end. But yeah. This is I think we learn a lot. I think we learned a lot from this battle. And right now, if they were to swing around and try and go for the other city that we have, I forgot its name at the moment, but if they were to try and swing around, I don't think they will have enough men to take it. I think we will be able to defend it. Now, they could, of course, recruit some mercenaries, but I don't think there were any mercenaries to recruit. So we should check that once we're back. But this is a long loading screen, so I'm going to cut this one away. Alrighty, there we are again. Now, we have won against the Etruscans. Let's see how much... Yeah, look at that. We did a good job. We did a good job. That is good. Right, so now we can liberate, we can raise, we can sack, we can subjugate, we can loot, and we can occupy. So, I would say we occupy, but looking at the numbers here... I mean, sure, conquest is going to be minus 40, but we are expecting a revolt anyway. We didn't lose a single unit, by the way. And that is what I would like to see, because I really don't want to invest too much in these units, money-wise. So not losing a unit is actually very good, because it saves us a lot of money. So that is what I want to see. Right, I think we're gonna loot. Because we are expecting a revolt anyway, so we loot. Now, they are still an issue. But would we be able to get there? We would be able to get there, and we are also even getting replenishment in. Wow, look at that. I like that. Now, there's gonna be a revolt no matter what we do, so we're probably going to leave those taxes up high. You probably need to start moving down south, and we are probably going to have to call it quits in a bit, but we'll call it quits once we attack them, I think. Actually, it seems like the city is able to reinforce. Yeah, that's going to be an easy auto-resolve, isn't it? Okay, so now we're here, taking a look at Taras. They have a lot of troops. Yeah, we're going to end the episode. We are going to call it quits. Right, let's attack them. Good, look at that. Yeah, that's not going to be any issue. Right, we are going to call it quits here. We'll do the auto-resolve. Let's just check the numbers, though. 99%, so it doesn't really matter what we do. We'll do the auto-resolve in the next episode. Hope you enjoyed this start of our Divide Impera campaign, and I'm absolutely looking forward to recording the next episode. So, and I absolutely hope to see you there, of course. Righty, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.